Kenneth Larsen, the Danish coach, sitting directly behind the court. Oh, he looks pretty nervous as well.
12-11.
Just incredible, so much power.
Certainly it shows that you don't need big muscles in order to hit the shuttlecock hard. It's all technique, getting the shoulder rotation, the arm extension, and a good pronation of the forearm, all coming together, timing to hit that shuttle just short of 200 kilometers an hour.
Service over. 12-11. Don't pick that.
Brilliant. Totally dictating the pace, commanding the rally.
Kept his composure on this winning shot as well. It's just a clip down, a half smash. No chance of that one becoming an error.
Well, he's done it again. I lost count of how many net courts he's had. Hidayat. Judgments.
13-11.
I don't think of him as a power player, and yet the way he's been smashing today, just fantastic.
Quite definitely. What we might see from Peter Gade is just to drift his low serve a little bit wider, because Hidayat's playing that forehand net shot very easily to get that easy lift.
Service over.
Another smash from Gade, landing on the line.
13-11.
Absolutely no margin for error.
14 game point, 11.
And the error on the return of serve means that the world number one, Peter Gade Christensen, now on game point.
Service over. 11-14. Service over.
Such a good lift from the day.
14-11.
And earned himself a second game point. Obvious delight from Peter Gade Christensen, European champion and world number one, has secured the opening game. Such determined play.
First game won by Peter Gade Christensen, 15-11. 90-second interval has been
Let's look
played.
at the reaction at the end. As he had to work hard for it, but he's got the opening game. 15-11.
Love all.
And Anthony, must be terribly difficult for the youngster, just 17 years of age. Obviously this is the biggest match of his life. He's lost the first game. What's he saying to himself right now?
Service over.
Very difficult situation for him. Both these men have been in superb form and have reached the final without dropping a game, so one of them had to lose their fantastic record, and it's the young Indonesian, so it's fantastic for us to see how he is going to react to the pressure. Of course, I think he's going to be very positive. He's got to try and hold the Dane at the start of the match, start of this second game, because I think Peter Gade will really try and impose himself over the younger player, trying to get some easy points. So it's essential, I think, the Indonesian makes a good start.
Quick, please.
Well, Hidayat just asking that the court be mopped of the perspiration.
Thank you. Level.
Interesting play there, lifting off the smash.
Perhaps the bit in the 92nd interval where he thought he was asking Hidayat to look for the kill running in off the smash. Perhaps he was saying be aware that the Dane's doing that and try and lift the smash back over his head. And the same again, lifting the attacking shot back up. And that's really going to work to two advantages for the Indonesian. One, it's going to make Peter Gade have to check and push back and be late on these shots. You can see he's hitting that shuttle behind him. And the second advantage is that that'll slow him down coming forward.
Love 2.
Gade reacting well to those last two rallies, that time changing the angle of his attacking shot.
Lovely deep backhand from Hidayat, keeping him in the rally. Gade just missing with the cross-court slice.
Oh my word! That is incredible. Talking about technique, Anthony, for these shots, it's also timing, isn't it?
Quite definitely. Really unleashed a very powerful backhand when Gade would have been expecting a defensive shot.
You said he needed to make a good start to this second game for Taufik Hidayat, and he's certainly done that. Gade doesn't like the call.
5 love.
But he's got to realise if he keeps going for the lines like that, he is going to make one or two errors.
Quite definitely, you've got to accept that statistic. The problem facing Peter Gade is that if he plays it with a margin of error, this young Indonesian is picking it up so easily, so he's almost forced to go for it.
And that time gets it.
Love 5.
Perhaps why he's world number 1. Misses by a whisker, makes the slight adjustment, gets it in.
And then serves into the net.
6 love.
My goodness, going over.
Unbelievable. Hits it as hard as he can. Nothing that Gade can do to react.
Well, this is amazing.
Tremendous footwork. Just one step and a jump to cover from base to the back of the court, then puts down the winning smash.
And Gade really needed that rally.
Love 7.
He also really needs to start getting his score moving. Love 7 in the second game. Oh, he's off the mark for the Dane.
1-7.
It's always dangerous to try and whip the shuttle across court.
7-1.
It's very difficult to get a length. Peter Gade tries a almost impossible shot, trying to whip it cross-court above Taufik, who just leaps across and buries it straight.
Service over. 1-7.
Should Gade be trying to attack more? I mean, what has happened? I mean, we've obviously had a change round in fortunes.
I think we've got to see controlled aggression. Peter Gade's got to remain with his game plan, outmaneuver Taufik so that he doesn't make simple errors. What we've basically seen is an inspirational start from this young Indonesian. Everything he's doing is working. He's being very aggressive,
7-1.
trying to crowd Peter Gade out of the net. You can see he's just behind the front service line. That's a very attacking position to be in.
Service over.
That was good judgment.
1-7.
Very good judgment. The feeling that the Dane needs to do more of this, not necessarily all-out power attack, as you say, controlled aggression.
What we're seeing is very intriguing, as both men actually trying to work their way forwards in the court to try and be positive.
7-2. Yes.
Indonesian once again calling for a quick timeout. We questioned Anthony right at the start whether Hidayat would have the mental capacity to cope with such a situation. I think that's been clearly answered, but in a way, do you think it's the naivety of youth? No fear. He's come out here looking as if, well, he hasn't got anything to lose, and he's just got to go for it.
Quite definitely. A bit different to the pressure we saw Paul Erikanda, who was playing yesterday's semi-final. It may have been perhaps his last All-England semi-final. This man's probably got a decade of All Englands ahead of him, so he hasn't got that kind of pressure on him.
8-2.
Look at that position, really elevates himself, and then the reverse slice, making the racket throw look like it was going to be a smash.
Landed in. Deflected by the net cord.
2-8.
Lovely backhand. Played it with pace. If he went for a slow drop, that would have given the Indonesian easy option to play a net shot. So played it into court and was lucky by it just clipping the top of the tape.
3-8.
Well, that's the first real wild shot we've seen from the Indonesian in this second game. Played such steady badminton. Yes, nicely done. That time the attempted lift off the smash from Taufik. Woefully short.
Problem being he took it alongside his body to lift. You've got to take the shuttle out in front of you in order to get the power to lift it over a player like Gade.
Service over. 8-4. Yes.
This is all-out power from Gade. Again, moving him forwards.